Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy Hikins and Trevor. Prominence to the event, and I think they do deserve to be protected from I mean, if people don't walk up to them and there's no chance of that happening, then I mean, if they're amongst their fellow celebrities or people of the same high caliber like they are, they seem to be free because they know they're not going to get any form of intrusion, but when it's something that anybody can go to, which rightly is so, I think they deserve to be protected. Yeah,
I mean, I think that's all very valid. I probably would agree with that. The only comment at the end I might question is when you said anybody can go to. I mean, theoretically that's true, but a lot of people try to get tickets and fail. It's a bit like going to this year's Oasis concert, which I think was done through Ticketmaster and things like that. Yeah. There's usually far more people wanting tickets for these things than you can get. But in theory, people are able to go there. And I agree with you that it's probably only right that people are not hassled by people in the crowd. I don't somehow think they would be at Wimbledon, but I suppose they would create a stir if you suddenly found you were sitting next to, I don't know, anyone famous. You suddenly find you were sitting next to David Beckham because he's usually there with his mum. You'd probably think, should I speak or should I not? So that's a valid thing. I think in France, where they don't have a royal family, of course, they have what they call a presidential box for the same purpose that people can go and have a bit of peace and quiet. Well, one person I've always quite admired musically in terms of this subject is Ed Sheeran, because he's an ardent Ipswich Town supporter, and invariably on Match of the Day or whatever, the camera will always find him somewhere in the crowd of supporters, and I think that's good. And I think he's probably well known there for doing that, but I think there's something good about that. And of course, the other thing, just to mention finally about tennis, and it is a great game, it's a very good game, but it used to be, not so much now, I'm glad to say, but it used to be a bit exclusive. It tended to, and certainly with table tennis, that tended to start in those days, in the 1800s, with more moneyed people. The upper classes tended to play it. And that, in a sense, spread to tennis. In this country, it was thought always to be not particularly inclusive. It wasn't something for the boy in the street, the man in the street, the girl in the street. It has become that now because, let's face it, anybody can go and join a tennis club. And they're not few and far between. There's many of them around. Yeah. So, it's come out of those sorts of background. But, it's a great game, and they maintain at Wimbledon their traditions, don't they, of all players have to wear whites, which doesn't happen anywhere else. And I always assumed the players wouldn't like that. But when you actually read up some of their autobiographies, they all seem to like the fact that it is codified in that traditional way. And I think it's a pretty good thing.
Yeah.
So that's tennis. What about golf? Have you ever played golf at all?
I have, but when I did play golf, I think about 3 times when I played golf, it was for the business side of it. So I was chasing certain things, contracts and stuff like that, and I felt the need to sort of mingle with those kind of, that kind of crowd. I found them boring. I like the game of golf.
You found the people boring?
I found the people that play golf boring.
Yeah, really?
It's you have to carry this, bag with, what you used to kick it. And you have to find these.
You can push a trolley. You can put it on the trolley. You know.
I know.
You don't have to carry it.
I couldn't afford a trolley when I did. So I had to carry this bag all around 9 holes. So we have to go around these 9 holes, and I was really bad at it. But you had to walk around with these people, and they just talked about. It was good what they were talking about. They were talking about business, but then, there wasn't anything social there. It was strictly, business. They were just talking. Oh yeah, this and that. This is how you do this, and And I thought, I love business, but do I want to listen to somebody chat about?
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us. Please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.